welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by and taking a look, and if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. Today's video is a Maniology Monday video, and the theme is cozy days, cozy nights. So I have a few plates here that I might use. This is Maniology M097, and for me, nothing is more cozy than my puppers, my little puppies. Well, they're not really little, they're big pups, but I'm going to be using this image because that's the closest image I have that looks like them, because they are half German Shepherd. So I'm going to use that one. In this image, I'm going to use the wine glass or the martini glass. I haven't decided yet because I like both. So this is Maniology M170. It's really a New Year's plate, but I'm just going to take bits and pieces off that. And for me, nothing is cozier than living in the mountains, and that's where I live. I absolutely love living in the mountains. So I'm going to use one of these images. And another cozy favorite of mine is watching movies. And this is one of my favorite books, actually, and one of my favorite movies. So I will probably be picking a couple of images from here. And this is M152. And I absolutely love reading, and this is MXM119. So what's better than reading a book with a glass of wine, with your dog cuddled up next to you under a nice warm blanket? So those are the plates I'm going to use. I also have these plates as well. I may choose an image off here, not sure yet. This is M012. I was thinking about maybe the stars, so we'll see. And then my nail bestie sister, Linda's Pretty Press-Ons, sent me this beautiful plaid plate, and I need a blanket, because nothing says cozier than being under a nice warm blanket. So I'm going to stamp a blanket. So I have some tips here that I already painted in a nice neutral beigey gray color, and it's an eye gel color, and it's corduroy, 50 corduroy. And I'm going to put a coat of Snow Day, 163 Snow Day on top, because I think it's just such a pretty sparkle. So I don't think I will do each nail, but I do want to do this one, because I think this one I will do the mountain scene with the stars in the background. And then let's see. Let's do the pinky nail right here, or the small nail. And this one I will probably put the wine glass or the martini glass in. I'm not sure if you can see that sparkle, it's so pretty. So I'm going to cure those, and let's see. Let's start with the blanket, because I always have a hard time doing these designs. So let's give this a try. I'm just going to wipe this down real quick. Just make sure there's no sticky residue on it. I'm going to put a piece of paper towel under it as well, because this way when I wipe, it goes right onto the paper towel. I'm just going to take some alcohol and just wipe this down real quick. I'm just going to make sure that's dry first. It dries really quick. Okay, and I think, let's see. There's so many different patterns and designs we can use. So let me see. Let's do do this one. And I think I want to stamp the base in black. Oh, that's not black. Let's put that to the side. I don't need that anymore. Alrighty. Get my stamper. And let's see if I can put this on straight. Too bad. And I have a little bit of extra here. I'm just going to add it to the bottom. Line that up. And let's see. I have a little bit more. There we go. Look at that. Actually, I'm pretty proud of that. That's pretty good. All right. Let's clean off the stamper. Now I'm going to use this image right here. And I think I want to stamp a pink over it. Just want to make sure there's no black left in here. I can still see some, so I'm going to get it all off. There we go. Okay. So, what color pink? Let's try, you know what? Let's try this one. Let's try this pink. Let me just shake it real quick. It looks pretty on black, right? This is Ho Ho Ho. So I'm not sure because, let me see how it picks up, because it's got all these fine glitter particles in it. I'm not sure it's going to be able to fit in these lines. But let's give it a try and see what this looks like. Okay, it's faint, but let's see if it shows up on the black. Now to line this up. Okay, you can kind of see it. So I will keep that. Actually, let's stamp over with a darker pink. Let's use another color of pink because it's pretty, but it's not bright enough. And I'm not going to take it off because I don't want to have to redo the black. I'm just going to stamp over it. Maybe I'll give it another layer or dimension of color. I'm going to use this one. This one's called Anthurium B344, and this is a pretty bright pink. So let's see what this looks like. This isn't very bright either. You know what? That's not even going to show up. I'm not going to use that. It's not going to show up at all. So I guess we're going to have to do, let's do a bright pink. Last kiss. A very, very bright pink. Now the pattern, the lines are very, very thin, so it's not going to be very bold on the design, but I do want to be able to see it a little bit better than the pink that's on there. But even this one, I think the lines are just very, 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 very thin, so you don't really get to see them too clearly. But that's okay. We're just going to leave it like that. And let's start the next nail. So I'm going to move this plate to the side. And let's start with this thumbnail. So I want to put some stars in the background. I'm not sure if I have my white out. I may have to go get it. I'm just going to wipe this plate down real quick. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'll be right back. I just got to get my white. I got my favorite. This one is called Frozen B316. This is just the prettiest color. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on the nail, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. I think I want to put the nails this way. This way I have more room for the mountains at the bottom. I just love this color. It's just so pretty. All right, that looks really nice. Look at that. You can see it. Let's clean off my stamper. And I'm going to move that one to the side, and let's find the plate with the mountains right here. Maybe I'll do a little bit of reverse stamping here. Try not to scratch the plate. All right, let's see. Let me see what this image looks like. I'm going to stamp it in black and see what that looks like. And I don't need the whole image, just part of it. I'm going to color in some of this because right now I have a lot of snow in my yard because it's snowing. I have about 5 inches right now, and we might get another inch or so. So 1 second. Okay, so I have some Bam White here that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my scraper, and I just want to make some snow-capped mountains here. No rhyme or reason the way I'm putting the paint on, the polish. Just trying to look like there's some snow in the mountains here. So yeah, it's a snowy weekend here where I am, which is nice because I don't have to go anywhere right now, so I don't mind. And we did the majority of the cleaning up already, which is nice. But you know, who knows what it's going to be like tomorrow morning. Might have to do some more cleaning up. Alright, so now I'm just going to take some, I have this Saddle Up and Mangrove. This is B438 and this is B396. And I just want to put some brown and green on the mountains. wanted to get this little peak right here with some snow. There's nothing prettier than snow-capped mountains. So I'm just gonna mix these two colors a little bit. And it's okay if I still have the white on my brush, it'll just give it a little bit more of a different shade. Just add a little bit more of this green here. Here we go. Okay. Just trying to give it a little more dimension here with the different colors. Put a little more of the green at the bottom here. Base of the mountain. Let's turn it over and take a look. I need to fill in some spots, I think. Yep, that's much better. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up this right here where I got some extra paint down here. Just pick that up. Just gonna let it dry a minute. Let me clean off my brush. And let's see, I'm gonna get another stamper because I got this plate because I want to stamp the moon, and I don't think I want the really big one. I think I want to use a little moon. And I'm going to mix a little bit of white and yellow. Just mix these two colors a little bit. And let's put it on the moon here. And I'll just grab another scraper since I'm using that one for a palette. And another stamper. And there we go. We got a really nice moon. Oh, this is my really sticky stamper here. I'm going to stick the moon up in the stars here. And I think I'm going to stamp some more stars on here because the mountains don't come up high enough. Or actually, yeah, let's stamp some more stars. Let's see. Don't need a whole lot of them. And I don't know what I just did with my scraper. Oh, there it is. It's under the plate. Oh boy. These things get lost constantly. Alright, let's just put some more stars on here. Okay, there we go. And then let's find the mountain. Hopefully that's dry. should have put it a little bit lower, so let's see if we can fill in the gaps there. Let's just get a tad bit more green. And fill in the bottom here. There we go. So that's my cozy spot. My cozy mountains. All right, so now we're gonna put this nail to the side with the blanket nail. And let's get working. Let's do the wine glass. I'm gonna clean this off. Maybe I'll do both. I'll see if they both fit on the nail. I'll do the martini glass on the bottom. And I will do the wine glass on top. So let me find my black. What should I use? Gray. I wonder what the gray would look like. But this color is Folklore B415. Let's see what this color would look like. Sometimes black's very harsh, but I don't know if it'll blend into the design too much. I don't know how similar the colors are going to look. Yeah, it's gonna have to be black. I need the boldness of the black. I'll clean up my clearer stamper so I can see better. All right. And I will color that little olive in, because you can't have a martini without olives. I think that's my favorite part of the martini, actually, is the olives. And I'm just going to use the green that I have out. The mangrove. I mean, it's only a tiny little olive. Give it a little spark of color here. Okay, and then I'm going to get some red and color in the pimento that's in the olive. Just a teeny drop of red right at the tip. I'm not even sure if you can see that. Okay. Then I'm going to take some of this frozen, and yes, I'm going to color in the liquid in the martini glass. Just to give it a little something, because otherwise it's just going to look kind of plain. And yes, I know martinis are not glittery white, but my martini is. Okay, so let's see. I just want to find a clearer stamper. About this one's one. Okay. So let's pick up the little wine glasses. Just need something to clean off the plate. And I'm going to pick up these little ones right here. I'm going to use black as well. Let that dry a second and close these bottles up because I will knock them over. And I'm going to color in the wine this really pretty slasher color. It's just a gorgeous, has iridescent glitter in it. It's so pretty. I think the hardest part about making a design like this is trying to remember what images you have on the plates on your, because I have so many plates, it's hard for me to remember what images are on what plate, because I'm like, oh, I need a wine glass. Do I have a plate that has wine glasses? Well, yes, here we go. It's probably supposed to be more like champagne glasses, but I like champagne too. But I'm using it for a wine glass. And then I get the Halloween plate for the moon. So it's nice, you know, you can use plates for different seasons. Just shutting off my heater, it's getting a little hot. A little hot. There's the martini. Here's the wine glasses. Now I did get a little bit of black paint, so I'm gonna get one of these little cute cleaning, I don't even know what they're called, like cleaning sticks. Just get a little bit of acetone on here and just wipe off this extra black that I got on the nail, just to clean it up a little bit. There we go. Much better. And there's my cozy beverages. Now, let's get the books. Lately, I've just been listening to books more than I'm reading them. I just find that when I have stuff to do, it's easier just to listen to an audiobook than to sit down and read, because sometimes if I sit down and read, I fall asleep too. So on long trips, I'll put an audiobook in the car. When I'm cleaning the house, I'll put on an audiobook. When I'm doing laundry, I'll put on an audiobook. And I find that I enjoy them a lot. All right, so what books do we want? Oh, I'm going to do Books Are Magic because that kind of fits in with the other plate. So let's get my black here. Oops. I don't think I want those stars. Let's take these stars off, and I'm going to reverse stamp this. So I'm going to let this dry, and then let's work on the magic part. Let's get the blue plastic off this. And this one, I could have probably just used this plate and used those books. That's okay. Let's do the wands. Or let's do a wand. I'm going to use this brown for the wand itself. Let's use this one right here. I'm going to use this sticky stamper. Not sure this is going to show up too well, so let's give this a try. Oh yeah, that's all right. Let's do another wand. Let's do this one right here. And I really do like the handle on that wand, so I think I'm going to restamp it and use that handle because it's very pretty. Okay. So let me clean this off real quick. Up some of these little stars right here, and let's attach the handle to the wand. There we go. Look at that, how cute that looks. Actually, you know what, I'm going to take these stars off, and I think I want to do them in a different color. So let's remove the stars real quick here instead of having them in brown. All right, and let's see, what handle do we want for the other one? Let's do this one. Kind of like, it looks kind of like a lion's head, but I don't think it's a lion's head. But I like this handle, so we're going to use this one. I don't know if you can hear my dog being grumbly in the background. He's just stretching out, just chilling while I work. There we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. All right, let's get these books colored in here. Let's see. Let's use some gray. Actually, let's have some fun. I got that special Maniology box, the Japanese mystery box, and they had these beautiful magnetic, gorgeous magnetic polishes in there, and I'm going to color in the books with these. And I'm not going to pronounce the box because it's hard to pronounce. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my magnet and it's stuck to everything. And watch. It's just so pretty. It's gorgeous. That's one color. I'm going to do a gray for the next color. And then for the top book, I will do another magnetic color. Tell me, what is your favorite kind of book to read? I'm a paranormal romance type person, but I like a good horror, a good mystery. I do like cozy mysteries, especially if they're dealing with witches. That's kind of my thing. And then, you know, there's all these I don't even know how to say, the adult books, basically. Some of them are good, some of them are not. I like a story in my book. Not just straight up adult activities. But if it has a good story, then I am all for it. And these cat eye polishes, they do dry very quickly. So you have to work very quickly with them. And then let's get some Frozen and color in the mug that's on top. And then I'm going to put this to the side to dry. Yeah, that looks really cute. Okay, I'm going to put that to dry, and then let's do the puppy on the last nail. So I think I want to do some paw prints too. Oh no, I know what I'm going to do. Because this is how I feel. A house is not a home without a dog or two. Maybe 3. That is kind of definitely how I feel. It's just the house seems so empty when there aren't pets in the house, whether it's a cat or a dog. Just, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. You know, they kind of take up space, but they don't take up space. Okay, let me clean this off a little bit. All right, and then I'm going to pick up this German Shepherd looking one, and my German Shepherds are black. And I think I'm not going to reverse color this. I'm just going to leave it the way it is because it's such a cute picture. Here we go. Look how cute. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so this book one should be dry. I'm going to stamp the books here. And now let's go back to that and let's pick up some of these stars and dots. And I think I'm going to do them in white this time because I think the white will pop a little bit more. And of course I dropped my scraper. I'll just use this one. Okay, and let's take off the images we don't want because we don't want the wand. And let's see. Let's stamp some stars and some dots. There we go. I want to put a couple more down here at the bottom. So let's clean this off real quick and pick up a couple more. You know what I want? I have, this is probably going to dry by the time I find it. I have a stamper. But I don't know where it is. I got it specifically for small things. All right, 1 second. Let me find it and I'll show you. So I got this stamper from Maniology. It's got a little angle brush on the end and it's got this really tiny stamper up on top. So I'm going to try and use this. I'm going to see how this works because I got it for small details. So let's see if it will pick it up and if I'll actually be able to stamp with it because I won't be able to see where I put the images. Okay, well it picks up really well, so that's good. And let's see, I want the images here. All right, I did get it on the book though. And I have another star here. So it's a little hard to see where to stamp with. Let's just try one more. I'm sure it's going to take some practice. That's why I like the see-through stampers. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. And let me see if I can actually get some of this off without ruining anything. I don't think so. So I think we're just going to have to leave a star on the book. Oh, wait, I got a little bit off. Okay, it's not so bad. I do want a star right here, though. Let me see, let me see. Just want one more star. I messed it up. Okay, let's just get all this extra off here without touching the stars. And let me see if I can do this. Okay, there we go. So now I got some more stars on there. Okay, so I'm going to top coat these and I will be right back. So this is my completed set for the Maniology Monday collaboration, Cozy Days, Cozy Nights. And this is my interpretation of just loving to live in the mountains with the snow-capped mountains and the stars and the moon outside, reading my favorite books, maybe watching my favorite movie under a cozy blanket with my puppers, my Kieran and my Connell. And Kieran's sacked out over here because he was just playing in the snow. And drinking my favorite beverages. So I hope you liked my set. Please don't forget to check out all the other lovely nail artists that I will have in my description. And give them a follow if you don't follow them already. Check out Linda's Pretty Press-Ons. She does really great, amazing work. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment, because it really helps boost my channel. I'm trying to get up to those 200 subscribers. I'm almost there. So if you want to help me out, you could share my videos. I would really appreciate it. And thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful day.